walking in His footsteps. Matthew chapter 16 verse 24. Then Jesus said to His disciples, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me." In Matthew 16:13 to 17:13, Jesus asked His disciples who people think He is. Peter responded, saying that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of the living God. Jesus commended Peter for his insight, saying that the Father in heaven revealed these truths to him. Jesus then talked about His upcoming suffering, death, and resurrection. Later, Jesus was transfigured before 3 of His disciples, showing His divine glory. He also performed miracles and taught important lessons, emphasizing the importance of humility, forgiveness, and faithfulness. And today, I want to share an encouraging devotional message with each and every one of you. It is centered around a powerful verse from the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 24. This verse carries a profound message that can guide us in our life's journey. So, let's dive in and find inspiration in these words. In Matthew chapter 16 verse 24, Jesus says, "If anyone wants to follow me, he must deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me." These words are not mere instructions. They hold the key to a life filled with purpose and meaning. To truly follow Jesus, we must start by denying ourselves. Denying ourselves means putting aside our selfish desires, our own ambitions, and opening ourselves to the will of God. It's about surrendering our wants and aligning our hearts with God's plans. It can be challenging, but through this process, we learn to trust God and rely on His guidance. The second part of this verse tells us to take up our cross. The cross symbolizes sacrifice, endurance, and commitment. Just as Jesus carried His cross, we are called to willingly bear the burdens and challenges that come our way. It reminds us that in our lives, we will face difficulties, but God's grace will empower us to overcome them. Taking up our cross implies embracing the trials with faith, knowing that God is always with us, carrying us through the storms. And lastly, Jesus calls us to follow Him. Following Jesus means walking in His footsteps, imitating His love, compassion, and righteousness. It's a lifelong journey of learning, growing, and becoming more like Him every day. By following Him, we become part of something far greater than ourselves. We become ambassadors of His love, sharing His message of hope and salvation with the world. Remember, God never asks us to do something without equipping us with everything we need. Through His love and strength, we can face any challenge, overcome any obstacle, and experience the abundant life that Jesus promised us.